Welcome back. The coolest things here in Connecticut. There are so many cool things, and right now the search is on to find the coolest. There's a great contest happening, and we're going to talk all about it. We are talking about the coolest thing in Connecticut. Paul Lavoie, thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you, Erica. It's great to be here.
We've got a lot of cool stuff. We know about Pez and a lot of other things, but talk a little bit more about this competition specifically.
Sure. So this competition is being run by CBIA, sponsored by the Office of Manufacturing, and what we're looking for is the coolest thing made in Connecticut. So we went across the state and asked for companies to kind of submit their ideas for what we thought the coolest thing in Connecticut. So we have things that we can't bring in studio, like jet engines and helicopters.
Really? You can't do that?
And yeah, jet engines, helicopters, and submarines. We have a large inflatable submarine we could bring in. But across the state, we have some amazing things that are made here in Connecticut.
So let's talk about some of the things you have on display that people might not be aware of.
Sure. So this is the GE Profile Mixer. This is made in Stamford, Connecticut. You have Pez. So all Pez candy is made right here in Orange, Connecticut.
And if you haven't been to the Pez factory in the museum, it's so great.
Great visitor center there as well. It's a great experience. It's a great place to take your family.
I'm a huge fan of the sours, as we've been discussing.
Yeah, sours are definitely
absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
Over there we have Schick. So Schick has been making razors in Milford, Connecticut for I think over 60 years. Lesser Evil Popcorn. We have the world's largest organic snack factory in Connecticut. It's Lesser Evil, and they're in Danbury, Connecticut. They've just opened up their second factory in New Milford, Connecticut. And then coming over here, we have
golf fans are going to be eyeing.
Yeah, we have Nuovo Pasta here, and then we have these. So this is Curtis Packaging up in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. They make these boxes for the Masters, and this is what's given to the golfers, and can't be released until the Masters. So it's like top secret work that's being done in Sandy Hook.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then here we have, this is the bell that Clarence rang, and It's a Wonderful Life, and that comes from Bevan's Bells in the bell capital of the world, which is East Hampton, Connecticut. We have Athletic Brewing, which is non-alcoholic, so we have the world's largest non-alcoholic brewing facility in the world, right here in Milford, Connecticut.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit more. Sorry.
That's right, and Bigelow Tea. You can't forget about Bigelow Tea, and down in Fairfield.
Yeah, so many varieties. So let's talk specifically more about the contest.
Sure.
How does it work? How can people vote?
So, of course, we're the basketball capital of the world, so we have to do bracketology, right? So we've got Sweet 16, where we have these different brands facing off against each other, and anybody can vote.
I love it.
So if you go to CBIA.com, you can vote for what you think the coolest thing in Connecticut is. And right now, we've had 55,000 votes already cast in the first round. So we'll go from Sweet 16 to Elite 8 to Final 4 to the Final 2, and then we'll announce the winner at our manufacturing summit on October 2nd.
And can anybody vote?
Anybody can vote.
And what's the best way to do? Just go to the website?
Go to CBIA.com, and then you'll be able to find the coolest thing made in Connecticut, and then you can go and you can cast your vote for what you think the coolest thing in Connecticut is.
And the deadline to vote is?
So the final deadline will be September 27th.
Okay.
So this round right now, the Sweet 16, ends on September 3rd, and then we'll do a week of the Elite 8, a week of the Final 4. So we're gonna narrow it down, and
really
we'll see
pumping us up to get to the final.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's exciting. It makes it more fun for sure.
Absolutely. We'll see some cool competitions as we get to the final.
And it's just really great
4.
to highlight all of the fantastic manufacturing in our state. So many incredible, like you said, like the contest says, cool things made in Connecticut.
Cool things made in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I mean, across the state, I mean, it really became very difficult to pick 16 because there are just so many really cool things. And in my role, I get to find out every day more cool things that are made here in the state of Connecticut. And, we are a state of manufacturing and a state of innovation.
Yeah. Still would be cool to get a jet engine in here.
It would be cool to get a jet engine. I have a
like
mini one. I should have brought from my office, but
we'll work on that for next time.
Geared turbofan engine would be good.
Awesome. All right. Well, everybody out there, head online and vote. Paul, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Take care.